Let's give you an update now. The police chief who hired Tamir Rice's shooter resigns. Put it all on the line for this. In an update, DS Teubert, we don't have a picture. DS Teubert voluntarily resigned as chief of the Sulphur Springs Police Department, demoted himself to a patrolman after facing a heap of criticism for the hire of Timothy Loehmann. There he is. Former Cleveland officer was accused of pulling up on 12-year-old Tamir Rice, on the right there, sweet-faced little boy, November 22nd, 2014, after responding to a complaint of someone pointing a gun at people in the park. Within moments of exiting the patrol car, 1.8 seconds. I remember this. Loehmann fired at Rice, killing him.
With millions watching and many people benefiting from this program called Indisputable, we just need 1% of the viewers to become a paid member so we can continue to bring this content to you. Now back to the show.
Authorities confirmed later the boy was holding a replica toy gun, something the 911 caller suspected and said to the dispatcher. Probably just a kid with a toy gun, just wanted to let you know. 2020, the ex-cop escaped federal charges in connection to the shooting, though Loehmann was still in between jobs after being fired from the Cleveland Police Department in May 2017 for lying about his employment history per CNN. That was back when they were doing straight reporting. He hopped over to an Ohio Village Police Department before withdrawing his application due to criticism. Then, after being sworn in as a Cuyahoga officer in 2022, Loehmann left one shift later due to backlash, per the AP. Now, the Root giving us the timeline here. According to a statement from Mayor Kathy Glover, former Chief Teubert then requested Loehmann work at the Sulphur Springs PD as a probationary officer. That was on July 1. Her excuse for allowing the recommendation to go through, quote, "I did not know who he was, and I did not have all the information that should have been given. It was something we were unaware of and not prepared for all the way around," said Glover in a fiery town council meeting Monday night. Well, Ms. Glover, I can't support you if I'm a member of the public. You don't have Google. You don't even need Google. I have on this thing, I could just say, "Hey, Siri." And this annoying voice comes on and tells me everything I want to know. Sure does. Didn't you want to know why you were being asked about this? Nobody Googled? Siri's going to give you the answer. Now, following another wave of anger and outrage, Loehmann resigned last week, and so did the chief. Well, he demoted himself. He still got a job and benefits. Isn't that cute? Teubert announced his decision to step down from chief to his previous role as a patrolman. Department wasted no time filling a spot either. Deputy Chief Julian R. Byer Jr. was promoted as chief Wednesday, the mayor said. He also vowed to ensure this type of situation doesn't happen again. Some city council members suggested the creation of a safety review board for an extra layer of accountability. You don't need to create any board. You don't need to create anything. You need to do your job so you don't lose your job. You're about to lose your job. Do your job, okay? You don't know who this guy is or why you're being asked? Am I being too hard on white sulfur and the politicians and the former chief here, mayor? Because I don't understand what's so hard. Now we got to create a task force, a board, and then a review of that. And then we'll have another layer and more. We just want more in order to get a simple job done. Is he qualified or not? If a barber went and gave people a close shave and everybody who came out the barbershop had cuts and scrapes all on their face, would the barber then get a job at the next place? I don't think so. But that's just me. What do you say, Mayor?
I think you're absolutely right. I mean, like there's some serious questions need to happen. It also does not make me feel comfortable that a police department is telling me that they didn't know who this person was. What kind of background checks you all are doing? And furthermore, what information is being put on police officers' record who shoot and kill people, and in this case, kids with toys on playgrounds? How is that not a red flag as soon as you run his name in whatever police data background check you did? How is that not known? Why isn't it stamped all over his record? I'm questioning the system. I'm questioning this department, and everybody in that township or city should be absolutely alarmed that they didn't know who he was. And every day should not be on the police department tomorrow.
Yeah. But you see the killing of this Black child, other people. I told you, I've spoken on the show before. Officer Simone, Cleveland veteran, bragged about killing a lot of people in the line of duty. Everyone was justified. But he killed a lot of people. I can look it up for you right now when I say a lot, okay? Some officers never fire their service weapon. And I believe Officer Simone retired from Cleveland Police Department, then he went to a neighboring jurisdiction too. I want to know who's on the force protecting and serving me. And that the mayor, and now she's promoted the deputy chief, might want to clean house. You might want to clean house.